recording started. आणि तो कुठे आहे तो मुलगा? Where's your partner? He's not coming to meet girls sit on one bench. She's going to be absent today. Both you girls just sit on this bench so the boys can move in the front. And then she's come. Why are you sitting so far away? Huh? One day. What's the time? Time up now. So first, your homework, take it out. Yes. Active, passive, I've given you all 15 sentences. The first sentence was Lata sings lovely songs. Yeah, lovely songs are sung by Lata. I hope everyone has done it. How many? All those who have done it, raise your hands. Done it and got the book. Keep your hands raised. Your hand is also broken or what? You both don't have your? Then it's not done. Won't be treated as done. You, what are you doing now? पूरा week मिलता है तुम लोग को. You're doing it now. First lecture today. And you're forgiven next. Then you're copying now. You're doing it now. Okay. I'm giving you 2 minutes to finish it fast, those who haven't done. Quick. You're from which school? What's your name? Sophie. Who's your class teacher? Which class? And who's taking English? Eunice ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Handwriting. In this handwriting, you will give your board exam. ये 10th standard के बच्चे का handwriting है, हाँ? Improve it. School में चल जाता है, अभी तेरा boards है. Your own teachers will not be checking your papers. ये house का spelling क्या है? ये किधर खा गया? You also scribbled. Good. Neat. Very good. And what you're showing there, what happened to this?
No, I'm writing fast.
This is good, but it has to be neat here also. See, hers throughout it is good. And see, your handwriting is worse than her scribble also. अच्छे से लिख. Try your best. Now, whatever you write, you try your best and show it to me afterwards. Let me see what your best handwriting is. All 15 na? When we look at your handwriting, क्या कर रहे हैं? ऐसा पढ़ाई कर रहा है कि ऐसे ही स्क्रिबल्स कर रहा है? और लिखा है, देख बता ये क्या है? इसको समझेगा what you've written. What is this? ये क्या है? ये किसका handwriting है? This is yours. Then what's wrong with the other part? And what is all this? Why scribbles in the middle? ये अभी neatly लिख रहा है, ये क्या है? What is this? इतना भी घाई. And घाई में क्यों? मैंने dictate अच्छे से किया था, giving you time. Then why घाई? Tell me, how come? घाई में क्यों? मैंने घाई में dictate किया था क्या? Then okay. Lata sings lovely songs. Lovely songs are sung by Lata. We did not grow rice. Was not grown by us. They will run a
We
race.
did not grow rice का क्या होगा? We did not grow rice.
No.
उसका क्या होगा?
We did not grow rice. Rice was not grown by us. Next, third, a race will be run by them. Or even if you say a race will be run, it is okay, because by them will be the indefinite pronoun which can be omitted. Just like that you thought is incomplete. A letter was written by me. Next one. A house is being built by Tom. Tom is building a house. Next, fifth. I was writing a letter. Sixth. Yes, my purse has been stolen by someone, or my purse has been. Seven. Okay, her work had been finished by her, or her work had been finished. Eight. People will admire him. 8-1, people will admire him. 9, the thieves have been arrested by the police. The police. What? Okay, the thieves have been arrested. Then what will be the passive? No, the thieves have been arrested. They have arrested the thieves. The thieves have been arrested. You have to assume an indefinite pronoun there, by them. Okay. They have arrested the thieves. Okay. 10th, has been shipped. Your order has been shipped, or your order has been shipped by us. 11, yes, the party was enjoyed by the guests. 12,
Everyone was impressed by the child.
the child impressed everyone with his polite manners.
Everyone was impressed by the child's
The polite manners of the child. Everyone was impressed by the polite manners of the child, or by the child was to be polite manners.
Ma'am, ये वाला होगा. The child impressed everyone with his polite manner.
That's the sentence, no?
Ma'am, due to his polite manner, the child impressed everyone.
Due to, no. No, you cannot say due to. Everyone was impressed by the child's polite manners. By or with will be fine, either of them. They are painting the walls.
Wall is being painted by
Is no walls. The walls are being painted. You can leave it as it is or say by them. So that's why, see, if you being painted, this is in the as active, passive. So you'll have to make it in the active. So you have to assume that word, the indefinite pronoun. First of all, it is walls. Everyone is signed?
Yes.
I said singular.
Yes.
All have written singular. नहीं, question में singular है तो singular ही आएगा. Oh, that boy. They are painting the wall, correct? So then you will say the wall is being painted by them. A girl from Chennai won the first prize. Yes, the first prize was won by a girl from Chennai. The car has been fixed by the mechanic.
Mechanic has fixed the car.
The mechanic has fixed the car. Okay. What you know, Venice? Kaushal? Kaushal, was your thing sorted today that upon the rack one?
Yes, ma'am.
Did that come?
Yes.
Did that come?
आया उस वाला पैरा से आया था एक दो phrases. मैम एक सेकंड, मैं मर्चेंट ऑफ वेनिस वाला बुक लेके आ रहा हूँ.
हाँ?
मैम मैं मर्चेंट ऑफ वेनिस वाला बुक लेके आ रहा हूँ.
क्या हो गया? How many without the Merchant of Venice text? Now, I told you all earlier, only bring all your books. And anyways, for your information, now put your hand in. Now we'll be doing MOV in May. So I plan completing your MOV. You all have the whole of Act 3, right, for your assessment. So I plan completing Act 3 in May, and whatever of literature is left. You have the Patriot, Blue Bead, which is left, right? Other than that, you have Little Girl and Little Match Girl and oh, I know why. Daffodils you don't have. So I know why also I haven't done with you all, right? Age but okay, so then whatever of the treasure trove is left, we'll do after completing MO. You have engineer. It will be in your exam also, even yours will be somewhere in when. Okay, so then first we'll do Angel in Disguise, then we'll move because Ryan will have it somewhere in July, right? So we'll first do Angel in Disguise and then whatever the Ryan questions. Okay. So Act 3, Scene 1. You are clear about what has happened before this? Anyone has any doubts? Huh? भूल गया. Later I'll be showing you a video also. Later I'll be showing you a video. Okay. So anyways, in MOV as of now, what is in one? Salanio and Salarino are on the street talking about Antonio's losses. Okay. So far, what has happened? Who has eloped? Jessica and Lorenzo have eloped. Shylock is in a very bad state. He is very upset over the loss of Jessica, over her running away and running away with the ducats and jewels. घर की तो टर्न करके बैठा है. You sit over here. You come here and sit. इधर जगह है. चप्पल उप्पल निकाल के बैठे. Come here and sit. And they will look. And what else? This is the main thing that is there as of now, to take you further. I'll read this. Act 3, Scene 1. This scene prepares audience for the tragic element to be introduced in the play. In the play, Antonio's ships are said to have run aground. Run aground means they have got shipwrecked. His losses, shipwrecked means old ship nahi. They hit the rocks, like how the Titanic was destroyed. वो iceberg को hit किया ना. So like that you have shallow seas where the ships hit the rocks and they get destroyed. So everything in them also gets destroyed. Now he's trying to see ये मैम को याद रहेगा क्या, मैं avoid कर सकूंगा क्या, नहीं बोलती है तो जाने दे, चुपचाप बैठ जाऊंगा. Pass one book to him, no? I hope there's no table without a book. Ranveer, you sit. His losses are so heavy that he would not be able to pay back the loan. So how does Antonio feel when he comes to, how does Shylock feel when he comes to know? He feels happy because now it's revenge. He's double angry. Why is he double angry? Yes, एक तो ये एंटोनियो और दूसरा मेरी जेसिका, who's gone because of a Christian only. So he wants double bala now. Shylock, distracted by his daughter's elopement, her spendthrift nature. Spendthrift means spending a lot. In what way? Spendthrift. She buys a monkey, giving his ring away, right? You must have started with MOV at school, no? Not started. So her name, taunted by Salanio, makes a powerful speech about common universal humanity. That's on the next page. If you see the next page, that long dialogue of Shylock, which starts with to bait fish withal. That's a very important dialogue of his. So that's the speech we are talking about. Powerful speech about common universal humanity. Tubal confirms the news of Antonio's losses and Shylock takes comfort in revenge. Tubal, तो इधर तो ये side आएगा क्या? Because you're tall, yeah. Who's Tubal? Yes, yes. He had borrowed. He wanted 3,000 ducats. नहीं हो रहा है help. हाँ जी. Now again you're going behind me. You come this side only. You come where you stay where you. इतना नहीं. थोड़ा बेचारा कोने में. हाँ. So Tubal is who? Then Shylock needed 3,000 ducats to lend. He had 2,500. So he says, I'll borrow the remaining from my friend Tubal. Tubal is Shylock's friend and he is also a Jew. Revenge. He's very happy about it. Okay, now we can do one thing, Salarino and Salarino. Any two characters who can read. So one person will read for Salarino, another for Salarino. Volunteer. Volunteer or then I'll tell you. Who would like to? Even if a girl wants to read, fine. Doesn't matter. If you don't volunteer, then I will have to volunteer to make you all read. I'll select them. Huh? चल एक और दो ठीक है चल you both. Ranveer and Pratham. So start. Scene 1, Venice, a street. Enter Salanio and Salarino. Be whoever you are.
Now, what gives us the reality? Why it is there and that Antonio has the ship of this lady that from the narrow seas. The difference, I think we call the a very regular black and super. Whenever carcasses of training at all ship line away. I got to before she and honest people of the world. She was the last time person that has ever kidnapped or made her neighbors believe she wept for the death of the third. But it is true, without any steps of prolixity or crossing the plain highway of thought, that the good Antonio, the honest Antonio, oh, that I had the title of good enough to even take from it. What says so? Why
Now.
this? He has lost the ship. I wouldn't find good friend of his life. Let me say.
Okay, wait now. One page. So now there is this Salanio and Salarino who are talking. So Salanio says now, what's news on the Rialto? What is the Rialto? The yes, it's like their market where they do all kinds of trade and businesses. So he's saying, what news on the Rialto? क्या चल रहा है वहाँ पे? What news? Salarino says, why? Yet it lives there unchecked that Antonio's ships, unchecked seals, even keep seeing the words on the side. Yet it lives, it is still reported, it is said, it is heard, unchecked, undenied, without contradiction, means it's quite certain. Huh? ये news काफी certain है. What news? That Antonio had a ship of rich lading. Rich lading means, yes, cargo full of treasures, right? Valuable cargo. Rich lading wrecked on the narrow seas, that is got destroyed. The Goodwins, I think they call the place. So where uh, the, the ship has got wrecked, that place is called the Goodwins. I think they call the place a very dangerous, flat and fatal. Flat means the sea is not deep there, so it can hit the rocks and get destroyed. Fatal is the same, dangerous. See, there it's written flat sandbank and fatal, dangerous. Flat and fatal, where the carcasses of many a tall ship lie buried. Where the carcasses are what carcasses? Remains. Usually dead bodies are known as carcasses. So where the remains of many a tall ship, means even huge ships have got destroyed over there. Lie buried. As they say, if my gossip report be an honest woman of her word. So it seems like he has got this information from some lady, because he is saying, if my gossip report be an honest woman of her word. So he's got this information from some lady. So he's saying that I hope if she's telling the truth, if it's a fact. Okay, ये part समझ गया अच्छे से? If there's any doubt, stop me at that time only. Okay? Salanio. She were as lying ever napped Ginger or made her neighbors believe she wept for the death of a third husband. Now, who are these two? They are Antonio's friends. So they wouldn't want such a thing to happen, right? वो लोग क्या चाहेंगे कि Antonio के ships destroy हो जाए. So they will wish that this is not true. So they are saying, I wish she was lying. I wish this news wasn't true. As ever, napped ginger. Napped ginger is not given there. Napped is chewed. In Elizabethan times, old people used to eat ginger to aid digestion, or made her neighbors believe she wept for the death of a third husband. Like ideally, a lady who's marrying 3 times, is she going to get affected by the death of her husband? Here they are assuming no, because for her it will be like a normal thing, right? That's what we are assuming here when they are talking like this. That I wish it was that untrue. Okay, it was that false, this news. But it is true without any, see over there, of prolixity lapses into long and boring speeches. But it is true without any slips of prolixity or crossing the plain highway of talk, that the good Antonio, the honest Antonio, oh, that I had a title good enough to keep his name company. He's saying that yes, but we wish it was not true, but it seems like this is what has happened. Then Salarino says, come the full stop, come the full stop. Come on, get to the point. Salanio says, what says though? Why? The end is he hath lost a ship. He's saying, अब मैं घुमा फिरा के नहीं बात कर रहा हूँ. The point that I'm trying to make is, yes, he has lost a ship. Salanio. I would it might prove the end of his losses. I would is he is wishing that this was the end of his losses and he doesn't make any further losses. That, okay, this is one ship and last ship that he's lost and doesn't lose any more. Then Salanio. Continue. Let me say.
That's the devil's cross hunted. For here he comes with likeness of Shiloh. How now, Shiloh? What news among the merchants?
Shiloh.
New. Okay.
Salarino.
Shiloh, for his own part, knew the word was this, and that is the complexion of their all teams around. Chief ran for it. That certain is the devil baby of my own flesh and blood. There is more difference between time and because than between dead and idol. More between your blood than there is between dead one and devil. But tell us,
थोड़ा इमोशन मिलाओ ना अपने रीडिंग में.
but tell us, do you care whether I also have had or if I know I have.
Shylock is angry.
Okay, I have another fact. Okay.
मैम उसका आवाज सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है यहाँ तक तो.
उसका आवाज सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है. Read a little louder.
Okay, I have another fact. A banker, according to the who did show his head on the real a beggar that was used from month upon the month. Let him to live.
Born.
He was born on him.
Asura.
Let him to put born. He was born to the month. But let him to put born. Why?
Okay, wait now this page. Salanio is saying, let me say amen betimes, that lest the devil cross my prayer, for here he comes in the likeness of a Jew. Why? Because he, Salarino just said, no, that we wish that it is the last of his losses. So he wants to say amen. So he said that I wish your prayer comes true, that this is the last loss and he doesn't make any more. So he's saying, let me say amen immediately. Betimes written on the side, immediately. So let me say amen betimes, lest the devil cross my prayer, for here he comes in the likeness of a Jew. Here comes the devil in the form of a Jew. Because who's entering now? Shiloh. So he looks at Shiloh coming and he says that here comes the devil in the likeness of a Jew. How now, Shiloh? What news among the merchants? So again, he's generally asking him what's going on. Shiloh says, Shiloh is upset, no? So he says, you knew none so well as you of my daughter's flight. Of my daughter's flight means of my daughter flying away. He's saying, you knew about it. So he's kind of blaming him. He's saying, you knew and you let that happen. So he's saying, you knew about it. Salarino says, Salarino is also nicely accepting it, or denying it. He says, that's certain. I, for my part, knew the tailor that made the wings she flew withal. Means I know every little detail of it. I know the tailor who made the wings for her to fly. In the sense, I know the person whom she has flown with. I know she had dressed up, right? What was she dressed as? As a boy. So he's saying that I even know the tailor who made that dress. So I know every little detail of her elopement. Then Salani was saying, and Shylock, for his own part, knew the bird was fledged, ready to fly, have grown feathers on his wings. That you knew that she was ultimately going to fly only. She was not going to stay. And then it is the complexion. What's the problem? Laughing, some laughter there. भैया ठीक से घर पे नींद करके आया करो. Okay, and Shylock, for his part, it was pledged, and then it is the complexion of them all to leave the dam. It is the complexion means it is the nature of them all to leave the dam. By dam we mean the nest, the house. Okay. Here dam it says mother, right? But here she didn't have a mother, so in terms of leaving her house or leaving her nest, the bird to leave its nest. Whenever you have a small baby bird that's born, once its wings are grown enough and strong enough for it to fly, what does it do? It flies away. No, it doesn't stay in that nest forever. So he's saying that Jessica also, for someday or the other, meant to fly only. Then Shylock, she is damned for it. He's angry on her, no? So he's saying she is damned for it. Salarino says that's certain if the devil may be her judge. So he's saying that Jessica is a nice girl. So she will be damned for it only if the devil is her judge. If God is her judge, then God is going to bless her. Nothing will go wrong. कुछ उसके साथ बुरा नहीं होगा. But सिर्फ अगर devil उसका judge रहेगा, then you can say that he might take a wrong decision by where this statement is concerned, that she is damned for it. Shylock, my own flesh and blood to rebel. My own flesh and blood to rebel. Rebel means, हाँ, मेरे खिलाफ गई. My own flesh and blood went against me. Rebel. Salarino, there is more difference. Now this is an important dialogue. There is more difference between thy flesh and hers. He's saying you and she are not the same. There is a big difference between you, Shylock, and your daughter, Jessica, even though you are the same blood. There is no difference between thy flesh and hers than between jet and ivory. Jet means black, black and white. Ivory is what? That elephant tusk, which is white in color, and jet is like coal. So you are black, she is white. So you both are so contrastingly opposite each other. More between your bloods than there is between red wine and Rhenish. Rhenish is white wine. So there's a big difference between you and her as between jet and ivory and red wine and Rhenish. But tell us, do you hear whether Antonio have had any loss at sea or no? Then he says, oh, have you heard if Antonio has had any losses at sea? Shylock says, there, I have another bad match, a bankrupt, a prodigal. Whom is he referring to now? Antonio. A bankrupt, a prodigal. Prodigal, see over there on the side. Spendthrift. Who's a spendthrift? Who spends a lot of money. So there I have another bad match, a bankrupt, a prodigal, who dares scare show his head on the Rialto. A beggar that used to become so smug upon the mart. Smug upon the mart means he used to walk so proudly in the Rialto. Rialto is that place of business. So he used to walked so proudly over there. He used to act so smart. Let him look to his bond. Let him look to his bond. He want to call me Asarar. Asarar, see over there on the sign. A person who deals in lending money at an unfair rate of interest, right? He used to call him Asarar, and that's why that's the where the problem had taken place, right? What Antonio used to do? What was the wrong thing? He used to, yes, he called him a cutthroat dog, a cur. He spat on his Jewish gabardine. So all these things. And where the business is concerned, Antonio, yes, he used to lend money without interest or at very low interest rates. So what problem took place where Shylock was concerned? He lost all his business. Like suppose if there was somebody who had borrowed from Shylock at a high interest rate. Okay, say if I have borrowed from Shylock at a very high interest rate, the interest rate is very high and I'm not able to put, it's a benefit for Shylock, right? But what Antonio used to do, Antonio will, suppose she's Antonio, she'll tell me that I'll give you the same amount of loan at a lower interest rate. So मेरे लिए तो अच्छा है ना, मेरा वो loan clear हो जाएगा and I will take from her. So his business gets transferred to Antonio, correct? So that's what Antonio used to do. So obviously, had a lot of hatred and animosity. बहुत गुस्सा था उसको. He used to call him a dog, a cutthroat dog. He used to spit. Whatnot. So he said, see, without interest, as an act of Christian kindness, उसको ये सब करना था ना. Now let him look to his bond. So this is what Shylock says. Salary not sleeping. One minute. Can you hear? Kaushal? Be louder only. Huh?
Granted my bargain, who is my friend, he is my enemy, and what is the people? I am a Jew, and not a Jew I, and not a Jew man. That is it. Now, where is the between who? How is it being with it? Don't tell me who is being with it. If you break us, we must change. If you figure us, we must now. If you poison us, we must die. And take you longer.
तो क्या और नींद आता है तो go go बोल ना. ना क्या सीधा.
मैम उसको अपने पास बुला लीजिए थोड़ा, बेचारा इतना चीख चीख के पढ़ रहा फिर भी आवाज नहीं आ रहा है.
अरे वो इधर ही बैठा है, उसने बुक भी लाया नहीं है ना. So then I sent him behind. But anyway, it's okay. He's better here. किसको? ये बच्चे को. Be louder. You're far away ना.
मैम उसको आगे बुला लीजिए ना.
You come. आ जा इधर आ. Come here and. I was thinking of that boy who's going to have a bath. हाँ वो लगता है नहा ही रहा है इतना देर उधर ही सो गए. हाँ ये बट घर पे नहीं सोने को मिलते हैं. No, yeah, see, sleepy, many of y'all also must be feeling, लेकिन that doesn't mean, even I'm sleepy, but that doesn't mean I'll also go to sleep here. यार. Okay, continue. Read louder. एकदम बैठ, एकदम बैठ.
I will execute and it shall go hard, but I will better the instruction.
Okay. Next, enter a servant. Servant. I'll read, there's only one dialogue there. Gentlemen, my master Antonio is at his house and desires to speak with you both. He's talking to Salanio and Salanio.
He has been up and down. Another of the tribe. A third cannot be matched unless the devil himself terminates you.
Exit Salanio, Salarino, and servant. Okay, now this page. Salarino is saying, why, I'm sure if he forfeit, thou wilt not take his flesh. What's that good for? So whom is Salarino talking to now? He's talking to Shylock. What is he telling Shylock? हाँ, he is telling him कि अगर वो लोन नहीं पे कर पाएगा तो आई एम श्योर आप वो फ्लैश नहीं लोगे क्योंकि वो फ्लैश आपके किस काम का? It's going to be of no use to you. No, what are you going to do of that 1 pound of flesh? So he's saying why? I'm sure if he forfeit means if he is unable to pay his loan back, thou wilt not take his flesh. What's that good for? Okay, of what use is pound of flesh? Now Shylock, okay, pay attention to this. To bait fish withal. If it will feed nothing else, it will feed my revenge. So to bait fish means what? When you want to catch fish, you put some worm or something over there to get hold of that fish in the hook. So he's saying, for all you know, I'll use that pound of flesh to catch fish. It's my wish. If it will feed nothing else, it will feed my revenge. If nothing else, it is for revenge that I will be happy taking that 1 pound of flesh. He hath disgraced me and hindered me 500,000. Hindered me 500,000 means, see over there, prevented me from making 500,000 ducats profit, right? Because he has, because of Antonio, Shylock has had a lot of losses. So he has disgraced me. He has, because of him, I've had losses of 500,000 of ducats. Laughed at my losses, mocked at my gains, mocked at. He's made fun of my gains, of the profits that I've made. Yes. What are you talking while I'm explaining something? The girl, क्या बोल रही है? हाँ? उसको देख रही हूँ, तेरे आगे जो है उसको देख रही हूँ. So laughed at my losses, mocked at my gains, scorned my nation, seed, despised my race, Jew. They are all Jews. So he's scorned my nation. thwarted my bargains, disturbed with my business deals. He has obstructed with my business deals. मेरे अच्छे जो deals थे वो सारे उसने खराब कर दिए. Okay, heated mine enemies, cooled my friends, heated mine enemies, cooled my friends, affected my friends' affections, because everyone, even my friends, have gone against me. It's like मेरे friends को उसने मेरे against भड़काया, तो that's why मेरे friends भी मेरे against हो गए. Heated mine enemies, incite भड़काना, मेरे enemies को सबको मेरे खिलाफ भड़काया. And what's his reason? I am a Jew. So he's saying, why has he done all this? Just because I am a Jew? Then he's saying, see, now when you listen to this, you'll feel a lot of a soft corner for Shylock, because you'll feel कि वो भी एक इंसान है. I am a, she's not listening to you, but you are constantly muttering something. अरे वो लड़की से बात कर रही है. Muttering constantly. So I am, what is his reason? I am a Jew. Hath not a Jew eyes? Hath not a Jew hands, organs, dimensions, senses, affections, passions? So doesn't a Jew also have the same eyes, the same senses, the same feelings, the same emotions? Fed with the same food? Doesn't a Jew eat the same food? Hurt with the same weapons, subject to the same diseases, healed by the same means, warmed and cooled by the same winter and summer as a Christian is? So he's saying, isn't a Jew fed with the same food? We get hurt with the same kind of weapons. We get the same diseases. We are healed also in the same way, right? Just as a Christian is. So if you prick us, do we not bleed? If you get pricked, you bleed. What happens with us if we are pricked? We also bleed. We are also the same humans. If you tickle us, do we not laugh? तुम हमको tickle करोगे तो हम भी हंसेंगे नहीं क्या? If you poison us, do we not die? If you poison us, we are also going to die. And if you wrong us, shall we not revenge? In that case, अगर हम भी तुम्हारे जैसे इंसान हैं, तो अगर हम लोग के साथ कुछ तुम गलत करोगे तो हम क्या करेंगे? तुम्हारे जैसे हम भी रिवेंज ही लेंगे. If we are like you in the rest, we will resemble you in that. That means in revenge. We are like you in all forms. It means in terms of revenge also, we are going to be just like you. If a Jew wrong a Christian, what is his humility? Revenge, right? If a Jew does something wrong with a Christian, वो Christian क्या करेगा? Revenge लेगा. If a Christian wrong a Jew, what should his sufferance be by Christian example? By revenge. So he's saying similarly, अगर एक Christian एक Jew के साथ wrong करेगा, तो वो एग्जाम्पल के हिसाब से हम लोग तुमको फॉलो कर रहे हैं, तो वो सेम एग्जाम्पल के हिसाब से what should we be doing? We should also be seeking revenge. If you were in our place, what you would have done? Taken revenge. So even we will take revenge. Then he's saying, the villainy you teach me, I will execute. Whatever villainy, whatever good and bad also that you teach me, I will follow, no? And it shall go hard, but I will better the instruction. So he's saying that I will follow what you do. In fact, I will do even better than you. I will better the instruction. So if you're taking revenge, I will also take revenge, but मैं और अच्छे से तुम्हारे साथ revenge लूंगा. Understood this clearly? Then a servant enters. The servant says, "Gentlemen, my master Antonio is at his house and desires to speak to you both." Antonio wants to talk to Salarino and Salanio. Salarino says, "We've been up and down to seek him." Means what? कि हम भी कब से उसको ढूंढ रहे हैं. Now Tubal enters. Here comes another of the tribe. A third cannot be matched unless the devil himself turns you. A third cannot be matched means
There is
when,
no third person that can be bad. Like
yes,
Shylock and
unless it is the devil himself. Because first when Shylock came, उसको क्या बोला? Here comes the devil, right? So here comes another. So now he's saying here comes another devil, that is Tubal. And you cannot have a third person like this unless the devil only himself comes here. Okay, and turns into a Jew. And now exit Salanio, Salarino, and the servant. Now Shylock.
Now, you will. What news from Genoa? Hast thou found my daughter?
Tubal. Read louder, huh? This way I won't be able to. Be loud. Shylock.
Why they diamond cost me 2,000 ducats in Frankfurt. The girls never fell upon our nation till now. I never felt it till now. 2,000 ducats in that
The cats.
and other precious jewels. I would my daughter were dead at my foot, and the jewels here. For she was here at my foot. And then look at it has coffin. No, news of them. Why so? And I know not what sent in the search. House, lock upon door. The thief gone with so much and so much to find the thief, and no satisfaction, no revenge, no ill luck, steering but God lights on my shoulders, no sight, but of my breathing, no but of my shedding. What? What? Ill luck, ill luck.
Tripolis.
I thank God. Is it true? Is it true?
Okay, wait. Coming to this page now. Shylock.
I thank
Wait. What you're reading? No. I'll finish this page first. So now what is Shylock saying? Hath now Tubal has just entered. So he's saying, what is the news from Genoa? Have you found my daughter? Tubal is saying, I often came where I did hear of her, but cannot find her. I came across certain times when I heard of her, लेकिन उसको मैं ढूंढ नहीं पा रहा हूँ. I'm not able to find her. What did Tubal say? What did Tubal say? तू ही जो टर्न कर रहा है इधर बोल. What did Tubal say? Look here and tell me. What? She cannot find her. Who is she? Huh? What do you say? Who she cannot find whom? Who is she? Whom she cannot find? Yes, भैया बोलिए. Whom she cannot find? तू साइड में मत तो, तेरे को ही देख रही हूँ मैं. Whom she cannot find? Whom is she trying to search? Who is she? Jessica. Jessica cannot be found. Who she cannot find? What is that person's name? Tubal लड़की है. हाँ. Who is Tubal? Jude. He's a girl? You said. I was just checking with you. Huh? तो अगर मैं बोलूंगी कि हाँ ट्यूबल लड़की है तो तू बोलेगा हाँ ट्यूबल लड़की है. You only said in the beginning, he said no, she cannot find her. God knows who she is searching for her. So what did Tubal say? What? What? You read. Pay attention. Shylock is saying now. What Shylock says? What did you all understand, Chalo, without me explaining? From the Shylock's dialogue, what did you all understand? Next, line 85 wala dialogue of Shylock. What did you all understand? Joby, don't tell me word to word. At least some idea you will get from. Now you are in the 10th, पूरा एक साल चला गया Shakespeare करने में. Okay. At least something she is saying. Rest of y'all. See, I'll read it for you. Shylock. Why there. A diamond gone. It cost me 2,000 ducats in Frankfurt. The curse never fell upon our nation till now. I never felt it till now. 2,000 ducats in that and other precious jewels. I would my daughter were dead at my foot and the jewels in her ear. Would she were hers at my foot and the ducats in her coffin. No news of them? Why so? And I know not what's spent in the search. Why? Thou, loss upon loss, the thief gone with so much and so much to find the thief, and no satisfaction, no revenge, nor no ill luck stirring, but what's lights on my shoulders, no sighs but of my breathing, no tears but of my shedding. At least some idea you got.
First part he talks about the different times.
Yes. First part he is talking about the cats and the Jessica ran away. And then he is saying, I wish she was dead at my foot and all the money in her coffin. And then he is saying that so much to search for the thief and we cannot find the thief. So thief means he is referring to Jessica. Okay, now I'll tell you word by word. Why there, a diamond gone, it cost me 2,000 ducats in Frankfurt. How much did it cost him? 2,000 ducats, which he has sold. The curse never fell upon our nation till now. I never felt it till now. 2,000 ducats in that. So this is like a curse that has fallen on us, that so much of losses that I am making. And other precious jewels. I would means I wish my daughter were dead at my foot and the jewels in her ear. Would she were hers at my foot. Hers is dead in the coffin at my foot. And the ducats in her coffin. I wish all the money, the ducats also that she took was in the same coffin in which she was lying dead. No news of them? Why so? And I know not what spent in the search. Why thou? Loss upon loss. The thief gone with so much. Jessica has stolen so much and gone. And so much to find the thief. No satisfaction, no revenge, nor no ill luck stirring, but what lights on my shoulders. See there it's on the side it's written. It seems that every misfortune that takes place falls upon me because now Shylock is burdened with all these misfortunes, no? Right? And you have, first of all the losses that he had been making, and now even his daughter was gone. No revenge, nor no ill luck stirring, but what lights on my shoulders, no sighs of my breathing, no tears, but of my shedding. See over there. There are no sighs except the sighs that I breathe. I am the only one who has to grieve. So he is now in such a state where he is in absolute uh, rock bottom. His emotions have hit rock bottom now. Now Tubal says, yes, other men have ill luck too. Other men, why? Because he was just talking about himself. कि यार मेरा नसीब इतना खराब है. So Tubal बोलता है that it's not like that only your नसीब is खराब. Even others' नसीब is खराब, referring to Antonio. So that's something that would make him feel happy. As I heard in Genoa, Shylock says, what? Ill luck, ill luck. So how will Shylock's emotions be now? He's happy, he's excited. Wow, ill luck hua usko. Kya ill luck hua? Then Tubal is saying, had an Argosy
इल्लक का मतलब
bad luck. हाँ, तो वो अभी खुश है कि वाह ill luck हुआ. क्या ill luck हुआ एंटोनियो के साथ? He wants to know. So hath an Argosy cast away. Cast away, see over there, wrecked. So he's saying he has an Argosy. Argosy is a ship. So hath an Argosy cast away coming from Tripolis. So over there, port Tripolis, a port in Lebanon. So over there, this ship has got wrecked, destroyed. This is the news that Tubal gives him. Shylock says, I thank God, I thank God. Is it true? Is it true? He is very eager to know. Naha, sach mein? Then Tubal says, I spoke with some of the sailors that escaped the wreck. Class is still what time? 9. We have 9. Okay. Next page.
I thank you. Good news. Good news. Good news. Ha ha ha. Where in Genoa?
The cats.
How sticketh a dagger in me? I shall never see my goal again. Postcode, you can address
The cats. The cats.
at the sitting postcode, the cat.
There is dialogue of individual predators in my company with them. That's where he cannot shoot but they.
I'm very glad of it. I will thank.
Plague him.
I will teach him. I will torture him. I'm glad of it.
One of them should be a race that start of the world.
Out upon earth. How torturous me. You will. It was my
Turquoise.
that's all. I had it of late
Leah.
here when I was a bachelor. I would not have given it for a violinist of money.
But it's such a different.
Go Cuban. Cleaning and
Cleaning.
officer.
Cleaning.
He's been him a book. Port.
Vinyl.
I will have the heart of him. If he forty were he out of Venice, I can make what merchandise. I will go.
I will. Full
I
stop.
will go, you will, and meet me at our synagogue. Go, good you will, at our synagogue. You will.
Exeunt in different directions. Okay, next page now. Now Shylock is saying, I thank thee, good Tubal. Good news, good news. What good news? Antonio's ship has wrecked. Yes, ill luck has come upon him. So that is good news. Tubal. Now, Tubal actually, he takes him high, low, high, low. He first speaks about the daughter, then he gets excited. Then he talks about Antonio, then he gets excited. He's happy. Then again, he talks about his daughter. This is the, maybe some kind of manipulation that even Tubal is doing. So now he's excited to hear about this. Then he talks about the daughter. He says, your daughter spent in Genoa, as I heard, one night, 4 ducats. See over there on the side, 4 ducats, 80 ducats. Shylock is saying, thou stickest a dagger in me. Dagger is what? Yes, we say na, mere chura, book na, whatever. So you are sticking a dagger in me by telling me this, because this is something that's hurting him a lot. No, that his daughter has spent so much money. He seems more bothered about the money than you'll remember in between in a previous scene in your 9th standard. He's on the road and he keeps shouting, my daughter, my ducats, my daughter, my ducats. So he's totally, those children were laughing. Yes. So he literally gone mad and he wasn't even sure whether he's upset over losing his daughter or the money. He was more focused on the money. So then now he's saying, thou stickest a dagger in me. I shall never see my gold again. I shall never see my daughter. Nahi. I shall never see my gold again. 4 ducats at a sitting. At a sitting means it one go. 4 ducats. Tubal. There came divers. See divers. Divers.
4 ducat matlab
80 ducats. There came divers of Antonio's creditors in my company to Venice. Divers is several. In my company along with me. There came divers of Antonio's credit. Who are creditors? The investors or those who have lent money to you. जिन्होंने पैसा दिया हुआ है, जिनको एंटोनियो को रिटर्न करना है. So in my company to Venice, that's where he cannot choose but break. That Antonio has no choice but to go bankrupt. He is going to be totally bankrupt. Some distraction happening. This last page we'll do. Okay. I think your level of concentration is going now. This last page. Okay. It gets, in fact, I'll tell you, your 10th is more interesting. And after the next one is the player thing where Basani is doing the selection of the caskets and all. So all that is more interesting. These scenes are, the beginning scenes are a little boring, and later after you act courtroom and all that, it gets very nice. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, don't talk now, boys. So Shylock is saying, I'm very glad of it. I'll plague him. I'll torture him. I'm glad of it. So what is Shylock saying? That I will now torture him. I'll plague him means uske piche pada rahunga and I will harass him. And I'm happy that he is going to go into losses. Tubal. One of them, see, now he again talks about daughter, Jessica. He's doing like this only. First he talks about Jessica, then he talks about Antonio, then again about Jessica, then again about Antonio. So now he talks about her. So one of them showed me a ring that he had of your daughter for a monkey. So what had she done? She had sold off his ring and bought a monkey with that ring. Now Shylock says, out upon her. Out upon her means shame on her. Thou torturest me. She is torturing me now. Tubal, it was my turquoise. It was my turquoise. Turquoise is a precious stone. So it was my ring of that precious stone. I had it of Leah when I was a bachelor. Leah is Shylock's wife. Okay, she is no more. But he is very, even now, very sincere towards her. He loves her. Yes, she's dead. So I had it of Leah when I was a bachelor. That was, like the engagement ring. It was so precious. It had a lot of emotions connected with it. I would not have given it for a wilderness of monkeys. ये इसने तो वो एक मंकी के लिए वो बेच दिया. मेरे को अगर पूरा फॉरेस्ट भी रहता monkeys का, तो भी मैं वो ring नहीं देता. Okay, in the sense that was so precious. That ring was so important to me. then tubal. Now again see about Antonio he talks, huh? What he is doing throughout. Tubal. But Antonio is certainly undone. Undone means ruined. He is totally destroyed. Shylock. Nay, that's true. That's very true. Go Tubal. I'm going to ask you questions after this, huh? जो भी हंस रहे हो ये वो, better pay attention. Nay, that's true. That's very true. Go Tubal. Fee me an officer. Fee me means go get me an officer. We speak him a fortnight before. We speak him means pay him in advance. A fortnight, 15 days in advance. I will have the heart of him if he forfeit. Now what is he saying? That I will have the heart of Antonio if he forfeits. Okay, because that's what he wants. The pound of flesh which is nearest to his heart, because that will guarantee his death. For were he out of Venice, I can make what merchandise I will. Go Tubal and meet me at our synagogue. If he is out of Venice means he will not be there to hinder my business, no? So that's why I'll be able to also make as much money as I can if Antonio is not there. Go Tubal, meet me at our synagogue. What is a synagogue? The Jewish temple. So meet me at the synagogue. Go good Tubal at our synagogue. Tubal, and then they exit. Okay, we'll end here. Read, and I'm asking you questions. The whole of Act 3, Scene 1. Read it, I'm asking you questions. Yes, Kaushal. What is smiling? Who is talking?
अरे मैम पापा लोग साइड में बैठ के बातें किए जा रहे हैं.
You wear your earphones.
हम बहुत जोर से बात करते हैं. बाहर चलेगा अभी.
अच्छा, कंप्लेंट किया तो चले. हाँ, कभी भी आएंगे तो मेरे को बोल देना, तो उनको समझ जाएगा कि मैम को पता चल रहा है, खुद ही चले जाएंगे. पूछ रही हूँ क्वेश्चन, हाँ कौशल. रणवीर, मैं नीचे देख रही हूँ, तू मेरे को देख रहा है. मैं तेरे को देखती हूँ, तू नीचे देखता है. हाँ. What? ध्यान दे रहा था. मैं पूछूंगी, मेरे को समझेगा. तेरा I didn't notice any distraction today. ये वाला, तेरे पीछे साइड वाला. You understood now? First day, first show. These boys are very stable here. ये तो इसको इधर बिठा दिया, but इधर आके he is also here. इधर ही हमेशा only amongst these boys only there's something again. Here also they keep. And these girls sit more or less proper. ये थोड़ा बीच में पता नहीं. तो बातें करते हो ना.
हाँ, संगति का असर है.
हाँ,
संगति का असर है.
हाँ वही. वो अपना करो चलो. You know, after the break, interchange. You both come here, you both go there. ये लोग both इधर बात करते हैं. They both won't talk. पीछे क्यों देखता है, सीधा बैठ. You're pushing him. I said सीधा बैठ, you're pushing him. If any doubts, ask now. When I ask you, you should be able to answer. No. Here, you people do your own thing now. तुम लोग क्या है मैं कर रहे हो? He is asking that when Shylock says hath not a Jew eyes, does he mean to say Jew's eyes, right? Devil eyes. No. He means to say, doesn't a Jew have eyes? वो खुद को तो devil नहीं बोलेगा. तो क्या Jew के भी क्या eyes नहीं है? क्या Jew के वैसे same emotions नहीं है वैसे बोलेंगे? Yeah, so here he is trying to say, aren't we also as human as you are? तुम इंसान हो तो हम भी इंसान हैं. Where that fellow है?
हम वॉशरूम जा रहे हैं, ठीक है.
ब्रेक अभी हुआ नहीं है कि तो वॉशरूम जाता है. लर्न रीड कर.
मैम प्लीज मैम एक सेकंड वॉशरूम जाके आते हैं.
जाइए जाइए. जाके आते हैं. Actually, that sounds so nice. We Bombay people are not used to that. I will say मैं जाके आता हूँ. हाँ. How now? Hello. Hello. What are you saying? Yes, sir. Oh. Now I'm asking you all. You first. वही जो पीछे देख रहा है, जो पीछे देख रहा है वही रहता है हमेशा. He is being asked, but he look behind. हाँ. Answer दे. What was said earlier about the place where a ship of Antonio was wrecked? Where did the news about the ship wreckage spread? देख के, हाँ, your book is open only. You can see and tell me, but you should have known by now. Which place? Goodwin's. And the second part, where did the news about the ship wreckage spread? Rialto. अभी क्या बोलता है? बोल के हो गया उनका. Give the meaning of. No, I'll ask you this. How does Shylock react to the loss of Antonio's ship? Wait, all won't answer. You only answer. Huh? Your question will be of 3 to 4 marks. So he was very happy. He was very happy because. Huh. That what you have to see. You won't find it there. Why was he happy?
Because
What?
because we got the chance of being
हाँ सर बस तुम लोग हिंदी में बोलो वो इंग्लिश में ट्रांसलेट करें. Do you know the story? Do you know the story? स्टोरी पता है भैया? आपको स्टोरी पता है? थोड़ा थोड़ा पता है. तो शायद लोग खुश क्यों था? हिंदी दे something. One person answer. No, one. Cutthroat dog. He kicked him. He spat on his Jewish gabardine. Correct. ये क्यों नहीं बोल पा रहा है? Then give the meaning of. Who'll tell now? Just like हाँ ये आ गया यहाँ पे. Use washroom. From this side, you'll answer. Anyone? The bird was fledged. Give the meaning of the bird was fledged, and then it is the complexion of them all to leave the dam.
the bird was ready to fly, and after all, it is the nature of the river to leave the nest.
Yes, the bird was meant to fly. And now one of the girls. How does Salarino compare? How does Salarino compare the character of the flown bird and that of Shylock after of that of Shylock? Comparison. What comparison does he make? तो अगर bird that has flown लिखा होगा तो क्या करोगे? Implies Jessica only. So, do he knows a word. Yes. Second example, red, white, and yes, of the father, not a father, of this particular father and daughter. So these two examples you'll write and you'll elaborate on that only. How did the bankrupt, bankrupt referring to Antonio, cause loss to Shylock in Venice, or cause losses to Shylock in Venice? Picking the answers from his friends and इसको पता नहीं story को. Full tell. Ranveer bol. You telling him, no? Where did the bankrupt cause losses to Shylock in Venice? Hmm? Yes, what? Antonio? Yes. Okay. And that caused losses to? Okay. What else? What else? Okay. Okay. The same thing he'll elaborate. Fine. So,
Now,
हाँ अभी मर्चेंट ऑफ वेनिस करेंगे या ट्रेजर ट्रोव? मैम माइक्रोफोन के पास जाकर बोलिए, आवाज नहीं आ रहा है। उधर है, उधर है, आवाज आ रहा है।
नहीं, अगर लाइट्स ऑफ करना है तो वी नीड पॉपकॉर्न। यू हैव पॉपकॉर्न? नो ना, देन कीप क्वाइट एंड सिट। ओके
मैम मेरे पास घर पे पड़ा पॉपकॉर्न।
ऑन हुआ, हो गया। Okay, listen. I'm not going to show you entire thing as it is. Which me I'll keep forwarding it. Okay.
1973.
अरे अब मैं ये ओके
थोड़ा बाहर कोई नहीं है उस दिन करा पूरे टीवी
like everyone can see. No,
पूरा स्ट्रीट था।
I don't know. बस क्या, enough. It will be closer to your. इधर नहीं।
Didn't laugh neither.
Okay, so this is the part.
But let us say you were sad because
This is Antonio. Antonio is in a very melancholic mood.
हाँ, मेरे को तो बस पूरा ये ब्लैक लोग ही दिख रहा है, कुछ दिख ही नहीं रहा है।
ब्लैक तो
हाँ, वो वैसा ही है। It's black and white. It's like that.
ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट नहीं, मेरे को पूरा ही काला दिख रहा
for
है।
you to laugh.
What?
पूरा काला दिख रहा है।
अरे but share किया है ना। You can't see the people.
देयर नेटवर्क इशू है।
मैम पीपल मतलब बहुत कुछ ब्लर दिख रहा है, पूरा ब्लर।
नेटवर्क इशू।
4K देख रहे हैं। Increase your brightness.
Laugh and leap and say you were mad.
ओके मैम।
No, पहले तुम अपना आवाज बंद करो, नहीं तो मैं ये बंद कर दूंगी। नहीं, तुम लोग अपना आवाज बंद करो। Concentration will come if you all keep your mouth shut and pay attention. Light बंद करो।
Because you are not sad. Now, by two-headed Janus, nature hath framed strange fellows in her time. Some that will evermore peep through their eyes and laugh like parrots at a bagpiper, and others
state by something showing a more swelling port than my faint means would grant continuance. Nor do I now make moan to be abridged from such a noble rate, but my chief care is to come fairly off from those great depths wherein my time.
That shall be wrecked even to the uttermost to furnish thee to Belmont, to fair Portia. I go presently inquire, and so will I, where money is.
Which is indeed to return to their home and to trouble to his own good parts, that he can shew him.
Hold on.
अभी पूरा MOV
See here,
cover up किया है।
पूरा MOV is covered. This one is Bassanio and this is Antonio. The older one is Antonio.
First, I do not doubt as I shall watch
For the blood, but a hot
Here
temper.
is Portia and this is Nerissa.
Oh shit, बेटी बोला।
That's
Early for a cold decree. which is indeed to return to their home and to trouble you with no more suit.
Yourself with your walk.
Subtitles I'm not putting because they don't work. You'll have weird words that come. So make it a habit to understand that language.
With you, talk with you, and so following. But I will not eat with you, drink with you, nor pray with you.
The Shylock.
कैप्शन ऑन कर दीजिए कैप्शन ऑन कर दीजिए
No, you listen to it. Captions is of no use because you'll have different words coming. It won't be exactly as per what they're saying. Okay? So here now this is Shylock. He's saying, he's talking to Bassanio. He's saying that I will not eat with you, I'll not drink with you. Remember, this is what he had said.
Yes.
I'm not going to come. Ultimately, he goes out of hatred.
What news on the Real? Until last you spurn me such a time, another day you called me dog, and for these courtesies I'll lend you thus much money.
I am like to call thee so again, to spit on thee again, to spurn thee too. If thou wilt lend this money, lend it not as to thy friends. For when did friendship take a breed for barren metal of a friend? No, lend it rather to thine enemy. If he break, thou mayst with better face exact.
ये तो इटालियन बोल रहा है
Storm, I would be friends with you and have your love. Forget the shames that you have stained me with. Supply your present wants and take no doit of usance for my monies, and you'll not hear me. This is kind I offer.
This were kindness?
This kindness, well, I shall go with me to a notary. Seal me there your single bond, and in a merry sport, if you repay me not on such a day, in such a place, such sum or sums as are expressed in the condition, let the forfeit be nominated for an equal pound of your fair flesh, to be cut off and taken in what part of your body pleaseth me.
Content! I' faith, I'll seal to such a bond, and to say there is much kindness in the Jew.
Well, you shall not seal to such a bond for me. I'd rather dwell in my necessity.
Fear not, man, I will not forfeit it. Within these 2 months, that's a month before this bond.
Shylock कौन है इसमें
I do expect return of thrice 3.
Shylock is this one, and this is Bassanio.
times the value of the bond.
Oh, Father Abraham, what these Christians are, whose own hard dealings teaches them suspect the thoughts of others. Pray you, tell me this, if he should break his day.
Now see here, this guy is Shylock, this guy is Antonio, and behind it's Bassanio.
What should I gain by the exaction of the forfeiture? A pound of man's flesh taken from a man is not so estimable, profitable neither as flesh of muttons, beefs, or goats. I say to buy his favor, I extend this friendship, if he will take it so. If not, adieu, and for my love, I pray you wrongly not.
Yes, Sherlock, I will seal under this bond.
Then go we forthwith to the notary.
Sir, he's saying I will agree to all your conditions.
Well-studied in a sad ostent to please his grandam. Never trust me more.
Well, we shall see your bearing.
Nay, but I bar tonight. You shall not gauge me by what we do tonight.
No, that were pity. I would rather entreat you to put on your boldest suit of mirth. We have friends that purpose merriment. But fairly well, I have some business.
And I must to Lorenzo and the rest, but we will visit you at supper time.
That was Gracia.
Lancelot, I'm sorry thou would leave my father so. Our house is hell, and thou, a merry devil, didst rob it of some taste of tediousness. But fare thee well. Oh, there is a ducat for thee. And Lancelot, soon at supper thou shalt see Lorenzo, who is thy new master, Lord Bassanio's guest. Give him this letter. Shh. Do it secretly, and so farewell. I would not...
Person, Lansdowne. She is giving him that letter.
Have my father see me and talk with thee.
Adieu. Tears exhibit my tongue. Most beautiful pagan, most sweet Jew. If a Christian do not play the knave and get the arm, much deceive. But adieu. These foolish drops do some in drown my manly spirit. Adieu.
Order.
Tell me I could do nothing without bidding.
Call you? What is your will?
Bid forth to supper, Jessica. Here are my keys. But wherefore should I go? Not bid for love. They flatter me.
No, this is Shylock.
But yet I'll go in hate and feed upon the prodigal Christian. Jessica, my girl, look to my house. I'm right loath to go. There is...
This is that part where he is leaving. He is going to Bassanio's for supper. Yes, and he tells her to stay in the house and keep all the doors locked, windows locked. There is the masquerade outside. Don't look at those Christians.
some ill a-brewing towards my rest, for I did dream of money bags tonight.
I beseech you, Sir Guy, my young master doth expect your reproach.
So do I his.
And they have conspired together. I will not say you shall see a mask. But if you do, then it was not for nothing. My nose fell a breeding on Black Monday last at 6 o'clock in the morning. Fall out the year last Wednesday. It was 4 years in the afternoon.
Are the masks? Here you be, Jessica. Lock up my doors. And when you hear the drum and the bile squealing at the wry-necked fife, clamber you not out to the casements then, nor thrust your head into the public streets to gaze on Christian fools with varnished faces, but stop my house's ears. I mean, my...
He's saying don't look out of the window and look at the Christian fools with varnished faces, painted faces.
Casement. Let not the sound of shallow foppery enter my sober house. By Jacob's staff, I swear, I have no mind of feasting forth tonight. Yet I will go. Go you before, sirrah, say I will.
I will go before, sir. Mistress, look out that window for all this. There will come a Christian by who will be worth a Jewess eye.
He hid and quietly told her that look out of the window or Christian will come, you have to elope with him.
What said that fool of Hagar's offspring, huh?
His words were farewell, mistress, nothing else.
He's saying, what did he tell you? And she says nothing, he just said farewell, he just said bye.
First of gold.
Who's this? Tomorrow. Which casket did he select? Gold.
Which this inscription bear. Who chooseth me shall gain what many men desire. The second, silver, which this promise carry. Who chooseth me shall get as much as he deserves. The third, dull lead, with one in all as blunt. Who chooseth me must give and hazard only half. How shall I know if I do choose the right?
The one of them contains my picture, Prince. If you choose that, then I am yours withal.
Some God direct my judgment. Let me see. I will survey the inscriptions.
I'll take this forward.
All that glisters is not gold. Often have you heard that told. Gilded tombs do worms enfold. Fare you well, your suit is cold. Cold indeed.
What has he been told? Gilded tombs do worms enfold. Means even in the tombs which are made of gold, the dead bodies are there, there are going to be worms in it. So don't go as per outward appearance.
And labor lost. Then farewell heat and welcome frost. Portia, adieu. I have too grieved a heart to take a tedious leave. Thus losers part.
What were the conditions if you select the wrong casket?
You will not marry.
He will not ever marry. He will not tell anyone about it, and he will leave quietly from there.
A gentle riddance. Go.
Is this Prince of Aragon? Prince of Aragon. What does he get? What does he get? Yes. Skull in which this is written, and he gets a mirror. Fool's head.
First. To these injunctions.
Just bear.
Who chooseth me
Who chooseth me
shall get as much as he deserves.
shall get, and well.
That was no condition. No, what was the father's condition? Whoever comes and selects the right casket. Simple as that. Whoever is wise enough to select the right casket.
Said too. For who shall go about to cousin fortune and be honorable without the stamp? The portrait of a blinking idiot.
What has he got? It's actually a mirror. He's looking at himself and he's saying this is a blinking idiot. So he got a blinking idiot.
Who chooses?
No, it's not mentioned that he got a mirror. It's saying that he got a blinking idiot.
Shall.
Oh Lord, love, if thy will it be.
That was a
Now, what news on the Rialto?
Why, yet it lives there, and
Kaushal, no markings and all are from there. If you try to do pranks over there, I'm just getting you out of this system.
मैम मेरे को नहीं पता था कि वो मार्क हो जाएगा.
ध्यान रख. पिछले क्लास में भी क्या थे? पिछले क्लास में भी हम done. If you do this repeatedly, I'm going to just get you out. मस्ती मत कर.
checked that Antonio had the ship of rich lading wrecked on the narrow seas. The Goodwins?
I think they call the place.
This is the part that we did just now. I'll put it a little. बस यहीं से शुरू करते चलो. Pay attention, huh?
Yes, sir. A very dangerous flat and fatal where the carcasses of many a tall ship lie buried, as they say. If my gossip report be an honest woman of her word.
I would she were as...
I can look into the books. What page number?
Page number 20.
52. Page 52. Hey, what is that boy's name? We'll call his parents and tell him to. What's your name? You're sleepy. I'll tell them to call your parents and pick you up. मैं भी देख रही हूँ. समझा ना? तू जो देख रहा है ना, वो मैं देख रही हूँ. Understood, no? Since quite some time. Okay, so have you all opened it to that page? Kaushal, you also.
Was lying a gossiping that as if a napped ginger, or made her neighbours believe she wept for the death of a third husband. But it is true, without any slips of prolixity or crossing the plain highway of talk, that the good Antonio, the honest Antonio, oh, that I had a title good enough to keep his name company.
Come.
What says that?
The full stop.
Why? The end is, he hath lost a ship.
I would it might prove the end of his losses.
Let me say amen betimes, lest the devil cross.
So now he's saying, let me say amen betimes, lest the devil crosses way. And now next what's going to happen? Shylock.
That's my prayer, for here he comes in the likeness of a Jew. How now, Shylock? What news among the merchants?
You knew none so well.
Good.
None so well as you of my daughter's plight.
That's certain. I, for my part, knew the tailor that made the wings she flew withal.
And Shylock, for his own part, knew the bird was fledged, and then it is the complexion of them all to leave the dam.
She is damned for it.
That's certain, if the devil may be her judge.
My own flesh and blood to revolt.
Out upon it, old carrion. Revolts it at these years.
I say, my daughter is my flesh and blood.
There is more difference between thy flesh and hers than between jet and ivory. More between your bloods than there is between red wine and Rhenish.
Right, so what did he say now? Difference between you and... Zonked completely. Tell what did he say? रह के भी फायदा क्या कर जा सो जा आराम से एटलीस्ट सोएगा तो ठीक से इधर से ठीक से ना सो पा रहा है ना ध्यान दे पा रहा है No, explain properly. What did he say? Full done. Yes, there's more difference.
There's more difference between your daughter and you. Means Jessica and Shadow.
Yes.
He's compared with jet and ivory and the reddish wine and red wine. That is
Yes.
white and white and
Red wine. Yes. Good. ये ऐसे बोलते तो एटलीस्ट लगता है yes they are listening they are paying attention समझ रहा है यू देखो एक तो समझा नहीं है मैं ऊपर से ये वीडियोस दिखा रही हूँ for what जबरदस्ती to keep your eyes open तो फिर सो ही जाना घर जाके okay
But tell us, do you hear whether Antonio have had any loss of...
Another bad match, a bankrupt, a prodigal!
He's angry. So see, now his state is such वो पूरा emotionally hurt है and both anger में है. So he's reacting like that. Yeah.
Red wine and Rhenish. But tell us, do you hear whether Antonio have had any loss of...
Another bad match, a bankrupt, a prodigal that dares cast show his head in the Rialto! A beggar that was used to come so smug upon the mart! Let him look to his bond. He was wont to call me usurer. Let him look to his bond. He was used to lend out monies for Christian courtesy. Let him look to his bond.
I'm sure if he forfeit, thou wilt not take his flesh. What's that good for?
To bait fish withal. He hath disgraced me and hindered me 500,000, laughed at my losses, mocked at my gains, scorned my nation, thwarted my bargains, cooled my friends. He heated mine enemies, and what is his reason?
What is his reason?
You are a Jew.
I'm a Jew.
I'm a Jew.
Now this is that important speech of his, huh?
Not a Jew. Eyes. Not a Jew. Hands. Organs. Dimensions. Senses. Affections. Passions. If you prick us, do we not bleed? Tickle us, do we not laugh? If you poison us, do we not die? And if you wrong us, shall we not revenge? If we are like you in the rest, we will resemble you in that. If a Jew wrong a Christian, what is his humility? Why? Revenge. If a Christian wrong a Jew, what should his sufferance be? By Christian example. Why? The villainy you teach me, I will execute, and it shall go hard, but I will better the instruction.
Gentlemen, my master Antonio is at his house and desires to speak with you both.
We have been up and down to seek him.
That's the messenger who came. And now next who's going to enter? Tubal.
Oh, here comes another of the tribe. A third cannot be matched unless the devil himself turn Jew.
That was Tubal who came. He's come to talk to this guy is Tubal. He's come to try.
How now, Tubal? What news from Genoa? Hast thou found my daughter?
I often came where I did hear of her, but cannot find her.
Clive, there. A diamond gone. Cost me 2,000 ducats in Frankfurt. The curse never fell upon our nation till now. I never felt it till now. 2,000 and that another precious jewels. I want my daughter were dead at my foot, and the jewels in her ear. I wish she were hers at my foot, and the ducats in her cup, and no news of them.
What did he say now when he was throwing it? I wish she was dead at my foot and the cats in the coffin and the jewels
Earrings at her ear.
What did you say, Kaushal?
Jewels at her ears.
Yes, jewels in her ears.
I know not what's lost to the search. Why, there loss upon loss. The thief gone with so much to find the thief, and no satisfaction, no revenge, no ill luck stirring. But what lights on my shoulders? No sighs but of my breathing, no tears but my shed.
Yes, other men have ill luck too. Antonio, as I heard in Genoa,
ill luck.
hath an argosy cast away coming from Tripolis.
Thank God! Thank God! Is it true?
I spoke with some of the sailors that escaped the wreck.
Thank thee, good Tubal. Good news, good news. But what about us?
There's no array happening. Listen. Don't laugh so much that you miss out on the dialogues. There are dialogues. Nothing else.
Didst thou hear in Genoa?
Your daughter spent in Genoa, as I heard, one night, 80 ducats.
80 is how many ducats?
Sticks that dagger in me. Shall never see my gold again. 80 ducats at a sitting. 80 ducats.
There came divers of Antonio's creditors.
Now he's talking about Antonio. Then again he'll talk about daughter. Then again he'll talk about Antonio.
Only to Venice that swear he cannot choose but break.
Very glad of it. Plague him, torture him. I'm glad of it.
I'll plague him, I'll torture him.
One of them showed me a ring that he had of your daughter.
Good.
For a monkey?
It was my turquoise. Had it of Leah when I was a bachelor.
That's Leah's photo.
I would not have given it for a wilderness of monkeys. That's true. That's very true.
Me at the.
Femi, an officer.
And where does he tell him?
To speak him a fortnight before. I will have the heart of him if he forfeit.
We are going to the synagogue, no? So probably that's why he's wearing that.
Go, Tuba. Meet me at our synagogue. Go, Tuba. At our synagogue. Tuba.
Just the next Bassanio and and नहीं ये फिर explain किया उसके बाद just do the regular sharing of the this now. The next part I'll show you after I have explained. You all might not understand that properly if it's not explained to you. This part you all got it, no? Clearly. Acha, now the active, passive, interrogative and imperative. Grammar. You be here next to me. I want you here only. I will give you all sentences and try not to copy and do it on your own. Okay? वो किधर गया लड़का? ये इसका नाम क्या? बिलाल, come here. I know. Take down. Write the answer later with pencil. Okay, now. Active, passive, interrogative. Same active, passive. Continue. No. Change the voice. Heading will be, put the heading as change the voice. No, new karo because these are interrogatives. Writing. वो लिख रहा पार्टनर तेरा. Why are you putting it? What are you doing? Off? On. Let it be on. Who put it off? Let it be now for some time. Yeah, it's getting hot. First question, first sentence, write down. Don't give answers, okay? Try to write it on your own, even without looking into your partner's work. Okay? Write with a pencil. Question, first sentence. Who did the job? Who did the job? Question mark. Second sentence, leave a line for the answer. And leave one extra line. How many lines? The second standard award. Second sentence. Can you Ranveer handwriting. अच्छा लिखना. I'm going to see afterwards. And who was that? Bilal. I'm going to check your handwriting also afterwards. Can you break the door? Can you break the door? Next sentence. Third. Will she leave one extra line now? Either. Will she sing a song? Sentence 3. Will she sing a song? Will she sing a song? Sentence 4. Is he speaking English? This boy, no, तेरा क्या नाम है? कृष्णा. कृष्णा, तू इधर ही बैठ. आज तू उनसे अलग बैठा है तो तू ज्यादा ध्यान दे रहा है या दे पा रहा है. Because these people are distracted. Fourth sentence is he speaking English? Is he speaking English? What are you doing? Unstable कैसा हुआ? Is he speaking English? Fifth sentence. Are you eating a banana? Are you eating a banana? Yes, Ranveer. इधर उधर देख रहा है, स्माइल मार रहा है. Sixth sentence. Why are you washing the car? Why are you washing the car? Seventh sentence. When will he give the money? When will he give the money? When will he give the money? Eighth. Where will he meet you? Where will he meet you? Where will he meet you? Ninth. How do you make a cake? How do you make a cake? 10th. Wrote na? 10th sentence. Whom did you tell the story? Whom did you tell the story? Okay, solve it, write the answers with a pencil on your own, no discussing, no looking into your partner's work. Galat gaya, no problem, I'll give you the answers, you rectify. First one is saying tell. Who did the job? No, they are saying no. No, they are saying no. So you do it on your own. Okay, one sample I'll give you. Who did the job? By whom was the job done? By whom was the job done? Done by. You can't change it into a statement. It has to be an interrogative. By whom was the job done? नहीं, वापस by नहीं आएगा. Beginning में by है ना. Either by whom was the job done or whom was the job done by. Any of them. Don't change it into a statement. Keep it as an interrogative. First, identify the object, okay, as per the same rules that I had taught you last time. Write on phone whatever you can, but with a pencil. इधर क्या है? पीछे क्या देखते हो? आंसर अपने अपने माइंड में ढूंढ और लिख. आगे पीछे एवरीवेयर यू सी. पीछे भी नहीं है आंसर, देख. लिख लिख. Can the door. Second, na? Second one will begin with can the door. Remaining all right. Third will begin with will a song. हाँ ऐसा है. So you do it, then I'll just tell you the beginnings. You can see if you have done it right. Then I'll give you the entire answer. Till which one have you all done? 6. Oh. 7, 8, 6, 2, 8. इधर उधर क्या लिखा? Kaushal, which one are you on?
7th one.
Okay. So your third one will begin with will a song. Do, hey. You all don't speak. I'm only telling you the beginnings just to guide. Then I'll give the answers. Fourth is English spoken? being spoken. Fifth is a banana. Don't give the entire answer. You all don't tell. Sixth is the car being washed. Why is the car being? Seven. When will the money? Eighth. Where will you be met?
Ma'am.
Ninth.
Number 8.
Huh?
Number 8 का ये हो सकता है. Where shall you be met by him?
Will. Don't change will to shall. वो बाकी का correct है. Ninth. How is a king? 10th. Whom did you tell the story? To whom was the story? So make your corrections and then I'll give you the entire answer.
All right.
All are right. Wow, expert. Right. Not good. You write then when we. हो गया? Everyone else हो गया? Here they are writing still. You're writing on left hand. No need, it's okay. Question write with a pen, answer with a pencil. Keep your erasers ready in case there are any changes. Answer pen, changes क्या फिर scratch, cut. Who? You. Answers write with a pencil, Papa. And whatever you wrote with, have you written quickly? Bring it. तेरा तो कुछ समझता ही नहीं है क्या लिखा है.
3 number और 9 number एक और बार बताओ तो.
I'm giving the answers. 1 minute. Yeah, this is better, but ये line से नीचे क्यों जा रहा है तेरा? But ये क्या बीच में ये नीचे कैसे चला रहा है? ऊपर किधर देख रहा है? बोर्ड को देख रहा है? किधर देख रहा है ऊपर? बराबर से लिख. Good, but at least this better, but right? It even better. To me also. Ranveer at least wrote better. What this is? No, no. I hope it's not. अच्छा लिख तेरा at least boards तक अपना handwriting improve कर. So first sentence, who did the job? By whom was the job done or whom was the job done by? Both are correct. Can you break the door? Can the door be broken by you or can the door be broken? Will she sing a song? Will a song be sung by her or will a song be sung? Is he speaking English? Is English spoken by him? Being spoken by him. What did I say? Being spoken only. I said. No.
Is English spoken by him हो सकता है?
Being नहीं बोलना. हाँ नहीं तो being आएगा. Is he speaking English? Is English being spoken by him? Are you eating a banana? Is a banana being eaten by you? 6. Why are you washing the car? Why is the car being washed by you? Or why is the car being washed? 7. When will he give the money? When will the money be given by him? When will the money be given by him? Or when will it be given? 8. Where will he meet you? Where will you be met by him?
Where shall you be met by him?
No, where will. It's will there, no? So don't change will to shall. Chalega. How do you make a cake? How is a cake? Why being? How do you make a cake? How is a cake made by you? Being will be if it is in the continuous. Make is the simple present. So how is a cake made by you? So is you have added, you have kept the tense the same. Whom did you tell the story? To whom was the story?
Told by you.
To whom was the story told to? That to you put either in the beginning or at the end. First
Told
wala
by you.
so did the job.
Told by you.
What is he saying?
To whom was the story told by you?
Which one?
10th number.
Whom did you tell the story? To whom was the story told?
And to whom was the story told by you?
By you can add. Who did the job? Whom was the job? तेरे को बोल रही हूँ. हो गया तेरा? Which one? Where will he be met? Where will he meet you? So where will he be met? It should be or where will he be met by you? Copying? ये तो चीटिंग हो गया. हाँ सारे छूट गए थे. क्यों क्या कर रहा था? अभी कर जल्दी. Another set of questions. क्या इतना बातें करते हो? Why now? You talk afterwards. You have 15 minutes break, no? That time you talk. Next, interrogatives only. Yes, you can. Give him the book, remaining you write afterwards. What is his name? Preet. Next sentence. Now, I have it again from 1, whereas you all are writing from 11. So I'll just tell you next. Who helped you? Who is teaching the students? Rakhi? Who is teaching the students? Who will feed the cats? Who will feed? Who will? Second is, who is teaching the students? Third sentence. Second written, everyone. It's right fast now. Third you wrote. Who will feed the cat? Right fast. कैट ही बोला ना पहले से ही कुछ भी बोलते हो कुछ भी सुनते हो तुम लोग Who will feed the cat only I said. Fourth one. Who has painted this picture? Painted this picture. Who has painted this picture? Who will deceive her? Actually, it is who deceived her, but I said who will. So write this will deceive her. Who will deceive her? D-C-E-I-V-E. Cheat. Six. What do you say? आ जाएगा सीधा. Sixth sentence. Who suspects? Who suspects him to be a thief? Little complicated ones. Who suspects him to be a thief? Seventh. Sorry, next, whichever it is. 17. Who lent you this book? Who? L-E-N-T, lent. Who lent you this book? Next. Who escorted her to the door? Who escorted her to the door? Next. Who does not like lovely roses? He doesn't like. He likes. Who does not like lovely roses? 10th one. Who elects the President of India? Who elects the President of India? Right now. Don't copy. Yes, Christian Preet. कौन डिस्टर्ब कर रहा है किसको? तू इधर आके बैठ. Preet, come and sit here, no? तो उनको फिर डिस्टर्ब मत करना. इधर होएगा, देखो डाउट होएगा, यू लास्ट. अच्छा ठीक है, राइट. चलो. कौन? Right now in question writing. Right, fast. Why didn't you all interchange your places in the break? तुम लोगों को खुद ही बैठना है वहां पे. हाँ. What washroom now? Come soon. And now you can't go sit. Yes, ma'am. Means we can control. बैठ जा फिर चल. बैठ गया चुपचाप. Means you can control. Sit. Complete writing your answers. Okay. Now I won't tell you the beginning words. Directly the answers. Who W make it capital properly? Whom were you? By whom? Your question word will always be in the beginning. Who helped you? By whom were you helped? By whom? That question word will be in the beginning. What? तेरे को बिठा रखूंगी अभी. By whom are the students being? Yes. Yes. Who suspects? Suspected people. Yes. Correct. Hmm. लेवल तू लिखना अपना. तू उसका क्यों देख रहा है? तू अपना लिख. तू उधर देख रहा है, उधर देख रहा है, सबकी तरह देख रहा है अपने बुक के अलावा. कितने आंसर्स लिखे? पहले के वही. You write on your own ना. You are trying to see here and there. अपना लिख. गलत भी गलत. Don't worry. By whom? Who got pista? Your shells are all fallen. You dropped it. Take Radha. Next time, don't share with friends like that. No, it's not fallen off. Huh? हो गया ओके चलो आंसर्स बस क्लास जब भी कोई सिखा रहा है तभी सोता रहेगा अदर टाइम्स ही इज हाइपर एक्टिव दैट इज थ्रोइंग थिंग्स हाँ देखती हो अभी सीसीटीवी He did. Oscar award winner. Okay. Let's get back to this. First sentence, who helped you? Whom were you helped by? हाँ वो भी चलेगा. I'm going to read only one way. The other way you can do it. By whom? But only thing is, if you're saying by whom were you helped, you won't say by whom were you helped by. Once only by. Who is teaching the students? By whom are the students being taught? Right, Ranveer? With the being. Ranveer ने सही लिखे. Who is teaching the students? By whom are the students being taught? Whom? Whom are the students being taught by? Whom are the students being taught by? चलेगा वैसे. By whom? No. By whom were the students being? By whom are the students being taught? Hey, don't confuse me. I'm giving you both the options. Just listen to that. Third one. Who will feed the cat?
By whom will the cat be fed?
Yes. By whom will the cat be fed? Fourth. Who has painted the picture? By whom has this picture been painted? By whom has this picture been painted? It's an interrogative, remember, so don't make it a statement. By whom has this picture been painted? Next was what? Who will deceive her?
By whom will she be deceived?
Yes. By whom will she be deceived? Six. Who suspects him to be? By whom is he? By being. Is he suspected? Hey, 1 minute, 1 minute. It is not continuous, no. It is in the simple present. Who suspects him to be a thief? Whom is he suspected? By whom is he suspected to be a thief? 7. Next, who lent you this book? By whom were you lent this book? Who escorted her to the door? By whom was she escorted to the door? Who does not like lovely roses? By whom are lovely roses not liked? Beginning में डालना. Are lovely roses not liked? Or whom are lovely roses not liked by? 10. Who elects the President of India? By whom is the President of India elected? Or whom is the representative of India elected by? Who lent you this book? Lent is the past tense. So by whom was this book lent to you?
मैम 18th नंबर का क्या होगा?
Which one?
18th.
Whom was she escorted to the door? By whom was she escorted to the door? By whom was she escorted to the door? Now, write down, continue there only and just write the heading imperative sentences. These were interrogatives. Now write imperatives. 1-2 examples I'll give you. Imperative, imperative, imperative sentences. Till what time is this class? 10:40. Wait, 15 minutes. Okay. Example sentences, write down. First sentence, right? Imperative. Examples I'm giving, so then the rest you do. First you write, carry it home. Carry it home. That's the active voice. Carry it home. You wrote passive. Let it be carried home. Passive. Let it be carried home. No need. Let it be carried home. Avoid now. If it's not in the sentence, why you want to write? Let it be carried home. What they're doing below the desk? Next sentence. Do it at once. Can you all try the passive? Yes. Let it be done at once. Okay, now you'll write your own sentences. I mean, I'll give you the sentence, write your own answer. Let it be done at once. Okay, then now you write your sentence 1. Keep numbering it. I won't be telling you the numbers. First one, open the door. Leave lines for the answer. Open the door. I don't give the answers. Next, I said don't give the answers to answers. Open the door. Next, throw the ball. Throw the ball. Next, do not beat the dog. These are all active, okay? Do not beat the dog. Next, help me. Help me. Next, learn the poem. Learn the poem. And in this case, like your help me, you can even write you are requested instead of let. Same with learn the poem. You can even say you are asked to. Okay. Next question, next sentence. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. So in don't touch it, you can write let it, or you can write you are warned not to. Then you are warned not to touch it. Work hard. Work hard. Which number is this? 7. Okay, work hard. And last one, get out. Get out. Okay. Get out. Bar. Get out. Okay, write the answers. Get out. Out. Now write. So you can say you are advised, you are warned. Warned. Then you are ordered, like the last get out one, you can write you are ordered to. Oh. Which one was this? Throw the ball. You can say instructed to. Or let the. So let the is a common thing that you can write everywhere. Let the ball be thrown. Write the answers quick. It's not get up, Baba. It's only get out. क्या problem? Written already. Then now go. You only. क्या बाकी है सेंटेंस? बट तेरा हो गया लिख के. Because what you are discussing and copying and writing. Next class, what will we do? This movie continue and grammar. Grammar you'll want to do subject verb or active this direct indirect speech. So we'll do direct indirect and movie. हो गया? Done. Yes. Who said let the door open? Get out. Let the door be opened. Let the door be opened. Throw the ball. Okay. Let the ball be thrown. Do not beat the dog.
You are ordered not to beat the dog.
Okay. Here you can say you are instructed not to beat the dog. You are warned also is okay. Because that is not evident in this. Or let the dog. First I want silence, then I'm not going to scream. Girls, quiet. Quiet. I'm not going to raise my voice. Let the dog not be beaten. Let the dog not be beaten. Next one was help me. You are requested to help me or let me be helped. Learn the poem. Let the poem be learned. You are asked to learn the poem. That I said first. Don't touch it. Let it not be touched, or you are warned not to touch it. Work hard. You are advised to work hard. Advised. You're better, you write advised. You are advised to work hard. Make your changes, if any. Get out, you are ordered to get. Let it not be touched. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get up. Get out. Will you say like that? Request करेंगे क्या? तो फिर please होगा ना? Ordered आएगा. Will we request? Get out. Like that will we say?
अगर personal space चाहिए.
Request वो sentence में नहीं है ना? So normally get out we'll say like that, or otherwise we'll say go. Please go. Okay, now just open your textbooks, your grammar resource book, and open it to active passive voice. I think that should be page number 70. Your grammar resource. UT. When I say book, I mean the UT. Which volume is that? The thin one. Volume 1. You are ordered to Did you get that exercise? There's A and B. Huh? There are 10 in A and 10 in B. Now, these answers you cannot write here. Okay? So write these answers in your notebook. It's almost time, right? So do this for homework. But page number 70, resource book ka active passive voice, exercise A and B, 20 sentences. No, don't write it. It'll lead to a mess. Only the answers in your notebook. You need not write the question sentences. हाँ, वो नीचे वाले जो है, ऊपर वालों में आंसर दिया गया है already. Yes, there are 10 and 10 na, A में 10 and B में 10. Understood na? Huh? And next week I'll be checking your books, okay? So koi bhi, so there shouldn't be anyone who will say that, oh, I've forgotten the book, oh, I didn't come last week, oh, I'm a new student. Everyone has to do it. Okay? Sure. Go. Get out. Oh, yeah, that's here only. I have to go. I have CBSE now. Up किधर? What do you all do in the garden? Acha, wow. No one can get out till the time I do.